Hello and welcome to Mr. Addley's Phonics. My name's Mr. Addley and I'm here to teach you all about the letter G, which makes the G phoneme. I shall model the phoneme with its grapheme, give some examples of words beginning with that phoneme, and then I shall teach you how to correctly form that grapheme in writing. This is the grapheme for the letter G. It makes the G phoneme. G, G, G. G is a short sound like A, P, T, I and D. Let's look at some words beginning with the phoneme G. First, let's review the sounds we already know. S, A, T, P, I, D. And our new sound today will be G, G, G. Put G in here. Actually, I'll put it up here so it's more prominent. And here's a larger version. This is the grapheme for the letter G. The phoneme for the letter G is G, G. Let's look at some words beginning with the G phoneme. Gap. G, A, P, gap. G, A, P, gap. Gas. G, A, S, gas. G, A, S, gas. It's also a good idea to introduce words where the first phoneme doesn't necessarily begin with the sound you're teaching. For example, nag. Now, we've already learned that the first phoneme is and we've got and we know the middle phoneme is a, and we've learned a, and the phoneme today is g, and we've got g. So, as a way of training the ear to distinguish between the initial, middle and final sound, it's a really good idea, not immediately, but about now, after children have learned 6 or 7 sounds, to introduce middle and final sounds. So, here we've got nag, okay, nag. Can you hear the final sound? Nag. What's that sound at the end? Nag. Nag, nag, nag. It's the sound of the day, g, at the end of the word, nag. Let's do this one here. N-A-G, nag. And one more. And you can ask your child, where is the G? Is it at the beginning? Is it in the middle? Or is it at the end? And by now, they should be able to tell you what that initial sound is. And they should be able to say what that middle sound is. And the new sound's at the end. So this is a great way of segmenting a consonant vowel consonant word, a CVC word. What's the initial sound? S. We're looking for a S. Now ask your children, can you find that S? Here it is. S. What's the middle sound? A. Sag. S. A. Can you find the A? Here it is. And the final sound is, let's get that one in there, G. S-A-G, sag. As I've said previously, you can get all these words and sounds from the phonics section at mrearlyyears.com. I shall also place the link in the description below. Let's write the letter G. There are many different rhymes for helping children to write letters, so I'm not going to promote any particular one at this stage, but you can do a Google search and find all sorts of different companies out there that have invented their own kind of slogans to help children remember. But basically with the letter G, it's easy to think of the G as a face and the tail part of the G as hair, so it's a girl with long hair. So we can say something like around the girl's face, because girl begins with G. So we could say we're going to start in the same position as the letter A, as the letter D. We're going to go around the face and down her long hair and give it a curl, something like that. But once you've established the rhyme that you want to use, move your child on to saying G, 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 as they write the letter G. Also important at the moment is to not place too much of an emphasis on the tail part of the letter G coming beneath the line. Of course it's important, of course we do want children to learn how to form the letter G correctly, but at this stage, particularly with boys who tend to not have such an early interest in writing as girls, we just want to promote the love of writing, and we need to get them writing. So we want them to make as few mistakes as possible. So it's best they don't have lines on paper, write on plain paper or a whiteboard, a chalkboard, and just write the G. Okay, get it the starting position correctly, get the finishing position correctly. Does it look like a G? Later on down the line, we will move to getting that in the right place, in its relative position to our letters. That's all for now. I'll see you again in the next video, where we'll learn all about the letter O, which makes the O phoneme. See you then.